Do not turn away from this message. It has traveled across time and space to find you at this exact moment. There is a question that beats in your heart like a second, more sorrowful pulse. You whisper it in the dark when you are alone. Why not me? You see love all around you, in movies, in the lives of your friends, even in the smiling faces of strangers. Yet for you, it remains a locked room, a shore you can never quite reach. You have been told it is about timing. You have been told it is about self-love. You have been told you are too picky, or not trying hard enough. These are all lies. They are whispers designed to keep you from the truth. The real reason, the one true reason your heart is still an empty home, is because a single person in your past has placed a spiritual block on your destiny. This is not a guess. This is a divine revelation. I am here to tell you who it is, why they did it, and how we, you and I, are going to shatter their power into a million pieces before the sun sets tomorrow. That feeling you carry, the one that makes you feel like an outsider even when you are surrounded by people who claim to love you, that is the proof. That is your spirit screaming that an injustice has been done. You are the one who gives everything in your friendships and relationships. You are the one who remembers the birthdays, who sends the comforting message, who shows up when things are hard. But who holds you? Who sees the exhaustion behind your smile? I see it. And the God who sent me sees it. The block was placed not out of great power, but out of small, petty jealousy. This person saw a light in you. A brilliance you yourself may not even recognize. A capacity for a great, world-changing love that they knew they could never possess. And in a moment of bitter envy, they made a choice. They took a memory of you, an image of your laughing face or a moment of your triumph, and they attached their own failure to it. They created a spiritual anchor, a weight tied to your soul that pulls you back every single time you get close to true happiness. You felt it, haven't you? The sudden, inexplicable end to a promising relationship. The person who seems perfect, who then vanishes without a word. The pattern of hope followed by crushing disappointment. It is not your fault. It has never been your fault. You have been running a race with an invisible weight chained to your ankle. This message is the key to that chain. The spiritual window to break this is closing. What you do between reading this sentence and the time your head hits the pillow tonight will determine the course of your heart for the next decade. The universe is aligned right now for a great reversal. The angels of justice are waiting for your command. Do not dismiss this. Do not call it a coincidence that you found this. It was an appointment. Your spirit made this appointment before you were even born. You are on the verge of the greatest breakthrough of your life. This is not about finding just any love. This is about reclaiming the epic, soul-quenching love that was written for you in the stars. The love that this person tried to steal from your future. They thought their secret was safe. They thought you would go on forever blaming yourself, blaming fate, blaming the world. But they did not count on me. They did not count on God. And they did not count on the strength that is awakening in you right now, in this very moment, as you read these words. Your loneliness is not a life sentence. It is a temporary prison, and the walls are about to come crumbling down. The first sign that this is real will come to you within the next hour. You will see or hear the name of a flower, a very specific flower you have not thought about in years. It might be on a television show, in a song, or in a random conversation. When you see or hear that name, know that it is the first trumpet blast announcing your coming victory. This is the signal that the process has already begun. The person who blocked you, this keeper of your stolen joy, will suddenly feel a tremor in their soul. They will not know why, but they will be filled with a sudden, unexplainable anxiety. They will feel their grip on your destiny starting to slip. This is the moment their power begins to wane and yours begins to rise. They are a person you once trusted. They smiled at your successes, but behind their eyes, a deep and bitter resentment festered. Think back. Who was there for your greatest childhood achievement, but gave you a compliment that felt hollow? Who was the first person you told about a new crush, only to have that crush mysteriously lose interest a few days later? Their name is on the tip of your spirit. My words are here to help you hear what your soul has been whispering for years. This person holds a small, seemingly insignificant object that connects them to you. It could be a photograph you gave them, a small gift from a holiday, a book you loaned them that they never returned. On that object, they have poured their secret envy. They have spoken words over it in quiet moments, not of curses, but of limitation. Words like, "She is too bright," "It is not fair," or "He will leave me behind if he finds someone," or "I wish I had what they have." These seemingly simple words of envy, when spoken over a token of your own energy, became a powerful spell. A tether. Every time you have felt that strange melancholy, that feeling of being stuck while the world moves on, it is the echo of their quiet, persistent jealousy pulling you back from the shore of your own happiness. They may not even be a conscious magician. Their jealousy is so deep, so ingrained, it has become its own dark force. But the time for its power is over. The divine court has heard your silent prayers. The verdict has been delivered. You are to be set free. The evidence of their spiritual crime is woven into the fabric of your life. How many times have you been on the verge of a breakthrough, only for something to go wrong at the last possible second? A job offer that is mysteriously rescinded. A perfect apartment that is suddenly given to someone else. And most of all, a connection with another soul that feels blessed, real, and true, only for it to be severed without reason. This is the shadow that has been following you. It is the spiritual static from their broadcast of envy, interfering with the signal of your own destiny. You are a good person. You have a heart that is so full of love to give that it radiates from you. This is what they saw. This is what they coveted. They could not create their own light, so they sought to dim yours. They wanted to keep you on their level, to ensure you never soared so high that you would forget them. It was not hatred. It was a twisted, possessive form of love. The love of a jailer for their prisoner. But tonight, there is a grand escape planned. And you are the star. The universe is conspiring in your favor. All the forces of light are gathering at your back. They are waiting for you to take the first step. To believe these words. To accept that you are not unlucky, but that you have been the victim of a hidden injustice. And that justice is finally at hand. Do not try to guess who it is with your mind. Your mind will lie to you. It will protect old friendships and family ties. Instead, listen to your body. As I speak of this person, whose image is beginning to form in your soul. Who makes your stomach tighten just a little? Who makes the muscles in your shoulders tense up? Your body knows. Your body has been keeping the score for years. Trust that feeling. That is the truth. That is the name. Now, prepare yourself. Because what we are about to do will not only release you, it will send a wave of cleansing light back through your entire life, healing old wounds and restoring lost opportunities. You are not just getting your future back. You are getting your past back, healed and whole. The love you have been seeking is also seeking you. They have felt you in their dreams. They have been wondering where you are. The only thing standing between you has been this invisible wall erected by another's jealousy. Tonight, that wall comes down. Claim this moment. Let the truth of my words wash over you. The first step is to acknowledge the crime. To say to yourself, I have been wronged, but now I am being made right. Type these words in the comments section to signal to the universe that you are ready. I see the truth now. This is your first declaration of freedom. It is the first time you turn to face the shadow that has been at your back for so long. And when you do, you will find it is much, much smaller than you ever imagined. Now, you must perform a small, simple act. A ritual to physically cut the cord. You will need a glass of water. Any glass will do. Fill it with water from your own tap. This water represents your life force, your spirit. Hold the glass in both hands. Close your eyes. I want you to recall a time you felt pure, unburdened joy. It could be from your childhood. A moment of laughing so hard you could not breathe. A moment of feeling completely safe and loved. Bring that feeling into your heart right now. Let it warm you. Let it fill you. This is your true nature. This is the essence that the other person was so jealous of. Now, take a single pinch of salt. Just a tiny amount. This salt represents the tears you have cried in your loneliness. The tears shed over the confusion and the heartbreak. Drop the salt into the water. Watch it dissolve. As it dissolves, you must understand that your tears are being transformed. They are no longer symbols of pain. They are becoming instruments of power. The pain they represent is being consecrated, turned into a cleansing force that will wash away the block. Do not stir it with a spoon. You will stir it once, with your right index finger. The finger you point with. The finger of declaration. As you stir it, you will whisper these words aloud. Just once. The debt of tears is paid. The chain of envy is broken. My heart is returned to me. Say it with belief. Say it with the authority of a soul who is reclaiming what is rightfully theirs. Then, you will not drink the water. You will take that same finger, dip it in the salted water, and touch it to the point between your eyebrows. Your spiritual eye. Then, touch it to the center of your chest, over your heart. This act anoints you. It reclaims your vision and your love from the influence of another. It declares your spiritual sovereignty. After you have done this, pour the rest of the water into the earth outside. If you cannot go outside, pour it down a drain, and as you do, visualize all the negative energy, all the envy, all the blockages being washed away from you, down into the darkness, neutralized and returned to nothing. This must be done before you sleep tonight. The celestial alignment is perfect for this severance. Do not wait. Do not delay. Your freedom is waiting for you on the other side of this simple act. Wait. Pause this. What I was about to tell you is incomplete. There is a more urgent truth being shown to me right now, a layer that was concealed, meant only for those of you who have followed this far. This is not for the scrollers. This is not for the doubters. This is for you. Look at the palm of your right hand. Just look at it. Trace the lines with your other finger. Those lines are not random. They are a map of your journey. They show the struggles, yes, but they were also carved to hold a specific blessing, a divine partnership that was intercepted. You are about to take it back with force. The revelation is this: the block was not the act of a single person. It was a silent pact between two. There was one primary actor, the one whose jealousy was the engine. But there was a second person. A witness. Someone who watched the jealousy, who felt the same envy, and who, with their silence and their secret agreement, gave the block its enduring power. One person forged the chain, the other helped lock it. This is why it has felt so strong, so impossible to overcome. You were fighting a battle on two fronts without ever knowing it. But now you know. And this changes everything. The ritual I just gave you is more powerful than I first revealed. When you perform it, you will not be breaking a link to one person. You will be shattering the entire pact. A spiritual shockwave will be sent out, and both of these individuals will feel it instantly. They will be overcome with a sudden, sharp sense of loss, though they will not understand its source. And here is the new urgency, the test that is coming for you. Within minutes or hours of you completing the water ritual, one of them will try to contact you. It will be the weaker of the two, the witness. Their spirit will panic, feeling the energetic connection being severed. They will send you a text message that seems random. Hey, just thinking about you. Or they will tag you in an old memory on social media. Or they will call you with a flimsy excuse. This is not a friendly gesture. It is a desperate, subconscious attempt to re-establish the negative link. It is a spiritual reflex. You must, under no circumstances, reply to them until the sun has risen tomorrow. Your silence is your power. Your lack of response is the final hammer blow that shatters their influence forever. By ignoring their attempt, you confirm that their access to your energy has been permanently revoked. This is your first act of power as a liberated soul. The universe is watching to see what you will do. Now we continue, but with this higher knowledge. You are not just a victim being rescued. You are a warrior taking back your kingdom. Because you have received this secret, this second layer of the prophecy, your victory will be absolute. They thought their two-pronged attack would keep you lonely forever. Instead, they have given you the opportunity for a total and complete cleansing. The love that is coming for you now will be protected by a divine fire because of what you have endured and what you are about to overcome. So when you go to the comments now, you will not just be stating that you see the truth. You will be declaring your ultimate victory over this hidden conspiracy. Type this with conviction: their pact is broken. Let every angel in the heavens hear your decree. This is the moment you stop being the main character in their sad story and start being the hero of your own epic. The signs will now be twofold. You will see the flower, as I mentioned before. But now, you will also see a pair of birds flying together. It could be on a wire, in the sky, on a logo. This is the universe showing you a symbol of the divine partnership that is now flying towards you, unhindered. When you see that pair of birds, you will know that the pact is not only broken, but that your own true partner has felt the shift and their soul is now consciously moving towards yours. This is happening. This is real. This is your moment. Do not let doubt, the last weapon of the enemy, whisper in your ear. You have been chosen to receive this truth because you are strong enough to act on it. Your future of love is not just a possibility, it is a certainty that is rushing toward you as we speak. After you complete the ritual and pass the test of silence, you will wake up tomorrow morning feeling a lightness in your spirit that you have not felt since you were a small child. The heaviness you have carried for so long will simply be gone. The world will look brighter. Colors will seem more vibrant. This is not your imagination. This is what it feels like to live without a spiritual anchor holding you down. The person God has always intended for you to meet, who has also been feeling lost and incomplete, will suddenly have a thought of you. or a dream of you. Or they will feel an inexplicable urge to go to a place where they will cross your path. The barrier between you has been dissolved. Just last week, a woman from San Diego, California, who had been single for 12 agonizing years, received this very message. She did the ritual. The pact, she realized, was between her older sister and a former best friend. 2 hours after she poured the water, the friend texted her a random YouTube link. She remembered the warning and did not reply. The next morning, she went to her usual coffee shop, and a man who had been a regular there for months, a man she had never even noticed before, turned to her and said, "I know this is going to sound crazy, but I had a dream about you last night, and I feel like I am supposed to know you. They are having dinner together this Friday. Do you understand what I am telling you? The divine is prepared to move that quickly on your behalf. It is your turn now. Your love story is waiting to be written. The pen is now in your hand. There is one last thing you must do. There is someone in your life who needs to hear this as desperately as you did. Another beautiful soul who believes they are unlucky in love. Another heart that is carrying the weight of a secret jealousy. You know who they are. Send this message to them now. When you do this, you are not just sharing a video. You are becoming a messenger yourself. You are paying the blessing forward, and in doing so, you multiply its power in your own life. You will be their liberator, and the universe will reward you tenfold for your act of compassion. Go back to the very beginning of this message and listen to it again. The first time, you heard it with your mind. The second time, you will hear it with your soul. A face, a name, a specific memory of the second person in the pact will become crystal clear to you. That will be your final, undeniable confirmation. To seal this entire prophecy, to lock in your healing, and to release your faith like a divine arrow into the heart of the universe, write your final, powerful Amen below. This is your signature on the divine contract for your new life. Your loneliness is over. Your love story begins now. Amen.